I got these sprites from uh, Kenny, and Kenny has posted these sprites a few years ago now, 4 years ago, on opengameart.org. Sorry, I forgot the name of the website there, and they're kind of what I'm looking for because I want to be able to have a platformer, and I want to be able to demonstrate this mechanic. So if you're interested in this, I might make this a separate video, or if I don't, then the jump point will be, I'll put a link somewhere to the jump point where the actual video starts, but this is just me setting things up. So the first thing is, Kenny gives everything as a separate PNG file, but he also has a tile spritesheet.png. And I thought, okay, what I could do is I could he also puts up this sprite sheet XML file, which is great. And I thought, okay, what I could do is I could write a little program that goes away and does that, splits it out. But then I thought, maybe somebody's already done it. And sure enough, they have. So I'm going to credit this person here, who is called, where are we? This is Toxic Fork, and there is absolutely no way I'm going to be able to pronounce this correctly, so I do apologize. Fertina Ozbaliki, Baliki, Baliki's personal blog. Yeah, anyway, it's this person's work here, Fertina. So thank you very much. Um, so they had the same issue in that Kennyland, their crowdfunding and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, um, they have the full script here. So I'm going to just grab this full script and create a script file from it. So I think I can actually just go to the gist. Yeah, it's just the gist, and I can copy it somehow, I think, or I can download it as a right, what do we got here? Download zip file. All right, okay, let's grab that. And then inside there we got our texture asset slicer thing. And really I want to open this up in Unity. Actually, I don't have anything opened. I should probably have started that before I started this video. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to cut this bit out. Okay, so I want to create a 2D thing, and then I want to put that in gravity mechanic. Source. Mechanic. Select folder. Gravity mechanic. Create project. Okay, and then for the project, I'm gonna create C#. No, I don't want a C# script. It's all right. I want what's this person called? Toxic Fork. So I'm gonna do create folder, scripts, and fork, and then I'm gonna open that in Explorer. And I'm going to drag that across there, and that should be good enough. I made it back up, go ahead, and that should convert it over. I guess it's probably an older version of Unity. This is from quite some time ago. But what I'm going to do, hang on a sec. What I'm going to do is making sure everything's recording. Yep, that looks okay. All right, is I'm going to add a comment on the script to give them sort of full credit for this. So just wait until Visual Studio boots up. Okay, and see for details. Thanks. Toxic. So I'll put that in there, and then this is slice sprite using XML. Okay, so we should have everything there, and then we want to have another folder called art and tiles, and then we're going to go and grab our tile sheet and sprite. Oh no, we can't do that. We need to go into Explorer again because I'm dragging from a zip. I'm going to drag that in there, and then go back to here, and for this one I'm gonna why is that not context texture importer? Okay, where's texture importer? Oh, is it on here? No, I'm lost. What am I missing? What am I missing? Asset. Menu item context. Maybe I should read the manual. Oops. Update here. Add a context menu to the texture importer inspector. Okay. So texture type, single channel, sprite mode, single, multiple. Oh, there we go. Okay, so slice sprite using XML. That took a while. So I'll click on that. So how big are these sprites actually? Let's look. Actually, let's look at this here. So if I open up this, and you see that width and height is 70. So they're all 70. So if we make 70 the sort of de facto, so that means that every unit is 70 pixels. And we want these to be point, no filter, apply. And then we want to do our sprite split thing. So XML source is this one. And we'll pivot in there, and then we'll click on slice. And that goes away and does that. And we have multiple height. Okay. And does that mean we've got everything split up? And it does. Perfect. Okay, well that worked a treat. Thank you very much, Toxic Fork. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save what we have just now, and that's going to be the starter one. Actually, maybe I want to do something else first of all. Okay, let me. Where are we? That was the tiles, and we want to do folder characters. So let us bring in, that was the tiles, base pack, and then we want player, and then there should have a player sprite sheet, and does it have a p1 sprite sheet.txt? Oh, that's not any good. That would be nice if that was in an XML format, but clearly it is not. What does it look like here though? Okay, those look fairly uniform. I think it should be okay. What is the properties in there? Oh, I don't know. All right, let's just drag that in. Oh, I can't. That's right. Ugh. Ugh. That's there, and then we'll do sprite sheet PNG. Okay. So we'll use the same settings we had before. So it's going to be 70, and it is going to be point. And I'll click on apply, and it is multiple. And we'll go to sprite editor, and these seem to be all fairly uniform. So I'm going to do so let's do slice by cell count, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 by 3, and we're going to do slice, and yeah, these look okay. Okay, so that's going to be walk 1, walk 2, walk 3, walk 3, walk 4. I think that might be idle. Not sure. Not entirely sure what these are supposed to be. Hang on a sec. Where's the one there? Sprite sheet there. Okay, so walk 1 is 0, 0. Okay, walk 2 is 73. 4 is that. 5 is that. What? What? Let me see this. Okay, so walk 1 is actually walk 1. You probably just put these numbers in here. So walk 1 is 0, 0, but that's 192, so that's not going to work. So that is, I think 0, 0 is up the top there, which makes sense. And then we've got 73. 3 is going to be that one. And then the next one is this one here. So that is not walk 4. That is walk 4. Walk 5. Walk 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 5, 6, and then 7 is that one. Oof. And then 8, walk 8 is 290. Hmm. 290. That doesn't look right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the one after that should be 7. 7, and then 8 should be 290. Well, that says should be 298, so 8. And then 9 should be 219, 98, 219, 219. Should be that one. So that should be 9, 7, 8, 9, 10 should be this one. These are awful. The fact they're all over the shop. And then walk 11 should be 292, 90. Yeah. I'm going to use that one again. So let's make that walk 10. I don't know. Let's see. Let's apply that. I mean, it just has to be like a basic animation. So I'm going to grab these animations here, drag them out there, and then we're going to have art, characters, animation. Let's call it player walk. Okay, and then so his walk is going to be. So I mean, he's not perfect. There's still kind of cutting there, but it's not bad. It's good enough. Good enough. And then our animator. What we're gonna have here, animation, walk, animation, and we want to do new animation, create animation, title, and our new animation. I know what the animation is. Let's leave it at that. Let's just make them always walk. It's fine. Okay, and we'll call this one player, and there's a gravity mechanic, and and we will add a rigid body 2D, and they're using gravity, which means that they will immediately fall down like that. But if we go into project settings, physics 2D, and then for gravity, we change that from negative to positive, it should fall up like that. So I reckon we should be able to change the player's velocity up and down to control it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a basic room that features this mechanic, and we will we'll do the video proper. So this is the sort of behind the scenes video, if you like, and yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and do that just now while I'm jottering on, talking away. Okay, so I want a tile map, and grid is going to be there, which is good. A tile map render, so the window kind of fits around there, which is fine. So the sprites, where are my sprites at? That is in here. So if I go to here, and I think I drag that in there. Oh, what am I doing? I want to go to tile palette, create a new palette, and this new palette will be called test room palette, and that's okay. Create, and then art, tiles, and this is going to be palette, select folder, and then I want to drag these sprite sheets into here, and then I'm going to do art, tiles, and then this is going to be tile assets. Select the folder, and then it'll build the tile assets based upon the values in here. Sweet! And then we have our tile assets. Now you notice that we have a bit of a screw up there. Don't know what happened here, but I'm hoping it won't be affected by too much. Not that it really affects us. We're just going to have I'm just going to have these values painted in here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So if I put that there and then have the side ones, where's the side ones? Do I have side ones? You'd have thought there'd be side ones here. I don't see side ones. Okay, that's kind of strange. But again, I don't really, it's just a test room. Doesn't really matter. What a happy little elves. And then I can flip that round. That'd be too much to ask, I suppose. So there are ones that are kind of missing in this, but that's fine. Okay, so now the game's going to look like this, which is fine, but I also want to change the project settings for quality. And then for quality, what I want to do is I want to disable anti-aliasing so that it looks nice when we play the game. Continuing on from where I left off, I'm going to put in, okay, that's fine there. So I want to have a background piece in here. So I'm just going to add this to there, and then I want to have another tile map. Where are we? So let me explain what my plan is for this game. Okay, so and I'll explain this in the main video as well, so you'll probably hear duplicates. But what I want to do is I want this little puzzle here is going to be, there's going to be a door here, and your player, you have to guide the player across to here, pick up this object, and then the door unlocks, and then you can go through the door. That's the idea. So I'm going to move the player. I'll move the player in a minute, but I want to add another tile map here. So I'm going to create another tile map, and then this tile map is going to be the door tile map. So I'm going to call this exit tile map. Exit tile, let's call it exit tile. That's good enough. And I'm going to put an exit tile there, and then I'm going to draw this and this. So the exit tile is going to look like that, okay? And then I'm going to create another one. So create empty, 2D object tile map, and then this is going to be, I'm going to call this locked door, and the locked door, I'm going to move that to there, is going to have a locked door, strangely enough. Now the cool thing though is when you disable that, the door opens, okay? And what I'm going to do is the locked door is going to have a collider against it. So you're going to have collider, what is it called? Tile map collider 2D. The locked door one is going to have it, but the exit tile is not going to have a collider against it. Okay, so when we play the game and we move the player around, then they're going to touch into that and not touch into it. So the locked door is going to be there, and the exit tile is not going to be there. I wonder if I can change the order of this. Actually, I think I could probably do locked door and then make this 50. So bring it out so the exit tile can still be there, but it will be behind whatever is there in the door, if that makes sense. So the locked door is there, and we just uncheck it once we pick this object up here. And let's add some more things. Let's add UI, no, tile map, 2D tile map, and we'll call this background. So the background is just going to be background noise more than anything else, and we'll give that a sort order of -50. So we'll make sure that everything's in the back, so that we don't bump into anything. And so we'll put sort of some things over here, so it looks like there's additional things in the background here, and I'll put that there, and that kind of stuff. But the cool thing is we can actually, oh no, that's in the exit tile, darn it. I want that there, I want that in background. So we can put in, maybe we could have like something interesting going over here, and then like a bridge thing, and then something like this, something kind of interesting. like this, and then some dirt to fill it in, like that, and it's got to be that there. And something like this. I don't know. Just oh no, that's not very good. This here, and then that there. All right. So that kind of idea, but the nice thing is we can actually go back to this one here and we can actually color it. So we can give it a kind of a blue tinge. So it looks like it's in the background. So inside the game, you see that it's in the back of the world, and it doesn't play any part in the world, but it looks kind of cool. And then where do I want to go here? I also want to block out this area here. So let me go to exit tile. So exit tile is not going to have what am I doing here? Tile palette, that's what I want. So I want to have the exit, but maybe I just want the arrow actually. So I'm going to have this as on the exit tile, and I am going to paint that here. So that's just going to be the exit. So it's not going to take part in any of this. So that's good. Okay, now what I want is I think we're good to go for this. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to do. I want to have this blocked off somehow. What's best to do for that? Let's do this here. Let's just have that coming down there like that, and that's the exit tile again. I want to have this as I think it's tile map is just what I called it here. So I'll make that tile map. That's not the most ideal, but whatever. Oh yeah, I can do that there. Yeah, it's not going to work either. Let's bring that in there. No. End cap it there. That one there. Does that work? Yeah, that'll work. That's fine. And so you can see that you want to head. You're telling the player that they want to head towards this exit here. But do we need anything else? Maybe we could have something up here as well. I mean, we don't have. No, that's fine. That's okay. It's just a little play room that we want to do. So, so that's the sort of mechanic is that the player needs to get up to here to touch this block, and as soon as they touch this block, they get to the exit, and then we can move on to the next level. That's the idea. Right. So I'm now going to. What am I going to do? I'm going to save what I have, and then in here, let's grab this. I'm going to upload this to Gravity Mechanic, and I'm going to call this the starter. So if you're playing along, then this is the branch that you want to grab. Just let me ignore everything below there, ignore everything below temp. And if you want me to do a tutorial as well on source tree and GitHub in general, just let me know in the comments below. I think that's everything. So once again, a big shout out to Kenny.nl. He is over at opengameart.com. Yeah, this guy here. So Kenny, so he's got 16 by 16. Oh, should he use the 16 by 16? Darn it, that looks so cool. Oh, totally gonna use that. Um, that's not that guy. Kenny platformer. Is it Kenny platformer? That's not the one. Yeah, here we go. This guy here. Okay, so this is a Kenny, his thing there, and he's got a ton of stuff as well. I've actually paid for. Um, not trying to flex. I'm just saying that uh, I, I appreciate people who do work, and I do pay for things. So yeah, I just want to credit Kenny.nl. Um, good job, man. So yeah, they're excellent art. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that just now. I'm gonna stop the recording because there's no point in just watching the side of my head going a lot. And when we come back, we'll have this proper, and then I'll do this sort of introduction to what the actual game is and the video proper. So I will see you then.